Yeah, very interesting. I think the community is very excited for the first chain to go live. Before we get into some questions I collected through Twitter, what is the timeline? Last time we met in Denver, which was 3 months ago or something like that, I think you just said that you had a successful first block creation on a consumer chain. So where do we stand today? How many people are actually working on interchain security? You said it's a core effort also with the ICF, I guess. When do you think the first consumer chain will be fully live in production on mainnet?
Yeah, so we're targeting August 1st to get the feature completed and audited and stuff. It's then going to go into the next hub upgrade after that. So the schedule on hub upgrades is not necessarily set in stone. But definitely we're looking at we want to have it done by August 1st. That's our goal in terms of the code, and then it will launch hopefully August or September. In terms of who's working on it, we have a very we do have a lot of people working on it. It's there are 4 developers from Informal, well, I guess 5 including me. Then also there are a couple of sort of long-term Cosmos SDK developers from IG and Billy. Billy is himself writing code for this, and then we also have Vays, who is a Cosmos SDK developer, and Aditya also from IG. And so they're all kind of pitching in to get it over the finish line. We have 2 formal verification researchers who are at Informal. One of them is Marius. He's the tech lead of the project. And then also we have Dan. Both Dan and Marius are PhDs, I believe, in formal verification and software correctness. So they're making sure it is going to be really, really solid. And then we have myself, developer Simon, there's Rigel also working on. He was old school Cosmos SDK developer who wrote a lot of the original Cosmos SDK. And we also bringing out Informal, bringing on a couple more developers in the next month or so. So it's very much like kind of a I know Zaki from Occlusion, not working on it directly, but he's helping us basically merge it with the liquid staking code, which are going to go in the same upgrades. So we're merging it all together. And I think that Strangelove, Jack, some of Jack's developers from Strangelove, might be working on, I don't know if they've started yet, but working on some additional testing for it. So it's definitely like a group effort that's kind of pulled together a lot of the core development organizations, and we're trying to push it over the finish line. And right before I went on parental leave, we basically my goal was to get all the basic big features in. So the big features are staking hooks that basically integrates it with the staking module on the hub. That I was working on that. Then also distribution, which is the thing that sends the staking rewards from the consumer chain to the hub. And then also slashing. So slashing is the thing that whereas if somebody has if a validator, that's really the core of it, really, honestly, is like if a validator has downtime, or if they double sign, if they basically, have consensus faults, they attack the consensus, that's where they get slashed on the hub for their attacks on the consumer chain. And so we got all those big features merged in, a couple of weeks ago, and almost a month ago now, I think. And so now the work it's like a matter. It's all those little things. Like there's just little things, little bugs that we need to fix. Sort of like we also have another team working on a team called Eternal. They're working on basically a lot of the details around the contract consumer chain, like making like a proof of concept of one of those, then also making a CLI to make it easy to make. And so we got like a lot of people right now just pushing on, just getting like all these little loose ends tied up. Like I said, some of the Cosmos DK guys from IG are also working on dealing with some stuff around governance, like how does governance work on a consumer chain, and sort of reconfiguring the staking and governance modules to work in a consumer chain context. So I feel pretty good about it. And there's no guarantees in software, obviously, but it's like it feels good that we have the basically the major parts of the core logic done, and now it's like a matter of just testing and finishing, catching the little things. So yeah.